Go on, mate. Yeah, you make an idiot of yourself. You guys are just like one giant pair of teeth, like smiling. And we're just like, you know, like they're always like, oh, the boy only pulls your hair because he likes you. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Lauren from the UK.
Hi, I'm Callie from the USA.
I feel like we are the sarcasm country. I don't know what to call it. Like everything is just like dry humor, and I'm super sarcastic all the time.
Are you?
And yeah, it takes people a while to get used to it. Like I have very dry humor, and maybe people find it offensive.
I've heard this before, that British jokes are very sarcastic and dry. I feel like jokes in the US are, I don't know, I've never been much into like watching stand-up or anything like that. I feel like we either roast people or we try to do like relatable humor, you know, something that everyone's like, oh yeah, I've done this before, I know what you're talking about, like something embarrassing. Or, but yeah, I personally am so bad with sarcasm. I'm very, oh no, I don't get offended, but I'm very gullible. So if someone is sarcastic, I take it very literally. I'm like, oh really? And
I'm gonna try. Now I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I feel like from what I've seen on American TV, it's just kind of, you try to be funny by making fun of other people. And sometimes, this is just from what I've seen, it kind of makes me uncomfortable almost because the level kind of reaches above my comfort zone. Just from watching TV, not from friends, because, you know, none of my friends are funny.
Wait, is that sarcasm? I got that one.
Like American humor, it's just very, mostly face value, and it's just like picking fun or just like, like you said, like relatable joke.
I agree. Sometimes stand-up comedy, especially, I think of that, like they're roasting someone in the audience. And I think it can be done tastefully if it is something like, relatable. If it's something relatable and not that deep, then it can be funny. But I do think sometimes it's taken like too far, and it's kind of awkward, probably if someone on stage is just ripping into you.
Yeah.
I think that's a thing, like you said. This is like going on and on. What?
What's happening?
I feel like that dancing clip was like 10 minutes long. Oh my, I felt awkward watching it. I felt like the US clip of this was kind of heartwarming.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of awkward at first, but then it turned into a heartwarming moment where I was kind of like, oh, British one was just...
It just sums up Ricky Gervais, like as a comedian, like he's just so goofy, and I think that's, where the humor comes from is just from his like goofiness.
Yeah.
And then taking it a little bit too far and making it
going
awkward.
on and on and on.
Nobody would join. It's just more of a like, go on, mate. Yeah, you make an idiot of yourself for us to laugh at, basically.
I feel like that could happen in the US though too. It very much depends on personality and, you know, the office environment as well. So yeah, sometimes I think when we see people in these awkward situations, it's kind of like,
when we think of Americans, you guys are just like one giant pair of teeth, like smiling. And we're just like, in the rain.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, I will say that I guess I have heard this kind of stereotype about the British being a bit more like stoic. I guess I can see that kind of tone in the two clips a bit. People who were watching in the British one were really just like, no, like stop. Where in the US it was like,
joining in.
Join in, hold hands, like
wow, sing Kumbaya. Yeah. No, we wouldn't do that. We just be like, one.
I was all of the photos. I've got a red face, covered in sweat. My nostrils are flaring. Let me give a picture. And like at one point a girl yelled, "Just get her away from me."
We usually just make fun of ourselves. Okay, we do make fun of other people too to be funny, but usually we like to tell stories about things that we've done and then being like, oh, look at how goofy I was, let me tell you about it kind of thing. Yeah, I tend to do this a lot actually, and be like, tell people stories or
Something
like what's
embarrassing
happened.
that happened to yourself.
Yeah, rather than like picking fun at other people, I think.
I feel like a lot of people in the States do this as well. Like we'll tell embarrassing things about ourselves and kind of like laugh and joke about it later. I think it's a coping mechanism for a lot of people.
We're processing the horrible thing that
happened. Right? Like you're so embarrassed of something, but if you tell people and kind of laugh about it, it kind of gives off the, you know, energy that you don't really care. You're just like,
but
yeah,
inside
that was
you're
so
like,
funny. But like we said before, sometimes I think a lot of actual comedians pick on others. It can be funny, but there's a line.
Yeah.
I think there's a line, and sometimes that line is crossed, and it's hard to tell too because it can hurt people's feelings too, right? You never know.
Usually if I talk about me trying to do anything that involves being graceful, like dancing or maybe like ice skating or something like that, like I'm so like long, I'm just limb, like a giraffe. So usually I'm just like, yeah, I'm really gangly and stuff. That's usually what I say about myself, or just, usually about how like tall or like long I am.
You like make fun of yourself about that?
I'm like, oh, I'm so gangly, or like, if clothes don't fit me, I'm like, oh, look at my lanky arms and stuff like that. So this became a thing kind of like late teens, and basically it's just like picking fun, but not, like, you know that it's a joke. Like there is 100% chance that the person receiving will know that it's a joke. So it's just basically like, like teasing each other.
Is it kind of
being
flirty?
Like,
I feel like it's kind of flirty.
That's another thing, that's flanter, flirty banter. It's when you like someone, you know, like they're always like, oh, the boy only pulls your hair because he likes you.
Yeah.
It's like that, but as an adult.
Okay.
And it's like,
that's kind of cute though. It's kind of fun. I don't know, flanter.
Flanter. So like, you know, we'll make fun of someone to be like, oh, I like you.
It's like playful, kind of.
Yeah. Banter amongst guy friends will just be like, they'll say horrible stuff, but they know that it's a joke. And it can just carry on, and it's just like this back and forth thing. Yeah.
I feel like I'm sensitive, so I might like, okay, sometimes I can pick up on it, and then sometimes I don't. But if it keeps going on and on, I'm like, okay, that's enough.
And I think you have to get quite good at learning to take it and knowing what to say back. Actually, it does kind of affect like social relationships. I've noticed be like, oh, they've got no banter, and that person may be like left out of a conversation because of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they can't take the heat.
Yeah, so you just gotta be able to push something back into the conversation. So it can be very like intimidating.
Does it ever like, is there just like a line where it's like, you know, sometimes
if someone crosses the line,
it's just too much.
It gets uncomfortable, and everyone's just like, okay.
Definitely from the two clips, I could see a very big difference.
Yeah, I even noticed like even like American TV shows and movies. I love like American comedy movies. I think they're so funny, but like just like the British like comedy TV shows, this one like I always watched as a kid. It's like this female comedian, and she's very tall, and she's very like gangly and clumsy, like so like that kind of stuff.
Humor.
It's super relatable, and she just I don't know, like the kind of British humor is more appealing for me, but I love American comedy movies. I think they're great.
Do you have the equivalent of dad jokes?
Oh yeah, we have dad jokes.
Yeah, like some puns or...
Oh yeah, that make you roll your eyes all the way back.
I love those though.
Yeah.
Those crack me up.
Me too.
Something that's just so stupid, but it's just, you can't help but laugh at it. Yeah, kind of like that innocent humor too. It's,
Today was fun.
Yeah, I really want to hear more like British humor.
You have to watch it. It's so good. You might not understand it.
I want to go home and watch some like British stand-up comedy and see the difference a lot, or
I
how
think
I feel
you'll
about
notice,
it.
yeah.
I might cry if I go to the UK.
Yeah, people will.
I might
people
cry.
will. Yeah, they will attack you.
All right, I gotta toughen up before I come visit.
Get that thick skin.
So today we compared humor in the UK and in the US.
If you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. And we will see you very soon.
Bye.